Allergies.
Allergies. Do you know why?
Yeah. It's springtime. Oh, Louis back.
Okay, good. Louis back. Yellow. Yellow.
I'm here.
Thank you,
Do
Yellow,
I
for
record?
the cast fixing.
Yeah, no problem.
That's good.
Well, it wasn't really a fix. It's more
Cleanup.
just updating,
Yeah.
basically. So.
And Louis is still having audio problems. I think he cannot hear us, but I hope we can figure it out. Yeah, good. Thank you. Yes, here you go. That's good. So we have 2 recordings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm now recording.
Good. So while Louis is troubleshooting, what is the most important thing we should discuss today? Yeah, I can. Yeah, we can. I can. You can't hear that my end. Yes, probably your end.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah. Found
He
it.
found it.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 2 conflicting volume controls.
Oh yes, that helps. I can imagine that one.
Too many settings, takes them out.
I can. You
Yeah.
using pulse wire or what do you use?
No, I'm using a microphone and the
No, software.
software. I'm using Workplace, Zoom Workplace.
No. The driver, the Ubuntu driver. Pipewire is these days amazing good.
Yeah.
Pipewire and Blueman instead of Blueman for your Bluetooth. You can set
Oh, okay.
it for. And if you use.
I give up on.
Okay.
Give up on Bluetooth.
No. It's wonderful if you know how to use it.
Yeah. Okay.
Even on a Mac, if you're using it on a Mac, if you make some changes, it's wonderful. I mean, there's still a bugging after 14 years of the Bluetooth stack of the Mac OS, and if you the work around it, it's great. It works all the time, but it needs some troubleshooting. Okay, sorry for that. But
yeah. Okay, no problem.
Good, you're back. That is important. I had an interesting thing day before yesterday, that there is smoke in the house. That I reworked a board, a 303 board, and by accident there was an on the coating of the ground plane. There's a big ground plane. The coating on it was off, and it was under the plus from the positive from the, how you call it, from the LiPo directly. So the LiPo was shorted, and it only happened when the Zen went into the case. So if it was in the case, it was short out.
Oh wow!
And then I saw, oh, we should check that because that's a big trouble.
Yes, it is.
303 boards, and I already made some changes to that to take the whole ground plane around the plus away. So it cannot happen again.
Yeah. The solder resist or solder mask is never intended to be insulation. It's just to keep solder from splashing.
Yeah. So, but
wow.
Now that at least that is fixed, so the next board should be safe. And then I thought, let me test the LiPos. So I took 4 different kinds of LiPos. One without a protection, one with a simple protection, one with very strong protection, and they all were different. I mean, in the sense the double protection, it's a very long one, a 69 millimeter. That one, that would just get hot and then it stops. It stopped getting voltage out, so it could never get more hot. So it would never run away. But I had unprotected one, blew up. Smoke all over the whole house. I had to bring it outside and keep going. And I put it in a metal container to just be sure that if it explodes, it's safe. And it completely burned up in a few hours. That was a kind of scary thing. If that happens in the case in a car.
Yeah.
That's very dangerous. Okay. that was my exciting time.
But that is now fixed in the next version of the
The
board.
next version
Then.
of the board, I already made a fix that it cannot happen. It's way too dangerous.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
You said version 303?
303A I made it temporary. I will make a 304 or later, or 306 even. We are up now. So, but you all have 303 boards, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, so you have
No,
to
I
be
have
very careful.
300.
And I will put it in the manual too, because it's too dangerous. If something goes wrong, I will feel personally responsible for that. Okay, yeah, that's important to know.
That's a good find.
Yeah,
It's good to test.
Lucky,
Yeah.
lucky it happened
Thanks
to
for
me.
testing. Like,
Great, it happened to me.
yeah, better
That's-
to you than to a random person that doesn't know how to handle it. So, yeah.
Okay. That's good. And another person in Hong Kong bought a kit and built it, and he had some comments. I posted them in the Slack channel.
Yeah.
And
I saw it.
especially he wants to help also with the user manual. So Louis, maybe you can team up with him. I can give you the name. He's quite good. He's an engineer, and he has made a lot of manuals, he said. So let's see if he can help us.
Cool.
He wants to help.
Okay.
That's good.
Yes,
His name is Robert.
Robert, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And Pavlo is collecting data. He's recording on the Zen I sent to him. Not the Zen, on the basically GPS and then the N5. And he's using your code, Michael.
Right.
It should be okay.
Yeah.
And Jelle had some.
I do have a question about like the feedback that he gave about 0.5. You said it was resolved.
Yeah.
It happened only one time, but what does it? What was it that happened? Like,
I've seen that too. If you reconnect, if you are in the satellite mode, in the satellite menu, you do reconnect, you see a warning coming up. GPS.
yeah, because
that's
it
what he meant.
reconnects, so it disconnects, it
Yeah.
shows the warning, and then
It should.
It
shows it working.
right. So I was wondering, maybe he saw like the error message being there for longer than expected. Like if it's only there for a few seconds, then it wouldn't really make sense. I don't know.
So I thought so first too, and then I troubleshoot and I sent him an email, and he did it again. He said, "Oh, it happens if you go to satellite and you do this, and it only shows off a few seconds." I said, "Oh yes, I can imagine it should."
Right. Okay. Would that be an issue? Like we can maybe change it if it's like activating, because it starts activating right away. Like it disconnects and then reconnects, but it's not connected yet, so it shows the error message because it's not active. So I'm just wondering
Because it looks like a
what we
bug.
can do.
It looks like the GPS is there, not there for the moment, and people think, I think the error message should be ignored there.
Yeah, we can change the error message to GPS module disconnected.
Yeah.
For example, that then it would make more sense. Because not found is like not found. I was just connected to it, and now it's reconnecting. Now the module is found again. It makes sense if you think about it like that. But if we say disconnected, then even if the module is there, it's disconnected. Then it will make more sense.
Yes, if you that makes sense too. Yeah, to have it just a message showing up, not a warning, an error message.
Well, it would still be an error message, or like the error color, because if it is not found, if it is like maybe not soldered correctly, it should show the message that it is disconnected or it is not found. I don't know. I don't know.
It could be a note in user manual that if the message persists, then there's probably it's worth looking into it a little bit more. But if it's just temporary, disconnected, it's like, oh, it's disconnected. They look again, it's connected again. Okay, fine, you move on.
Right.
But if it stays like that for like say over 5 minutes, which is a perfectly reasonable time to reacquire all the satellites. In fact,
No. It's literally a few seconds because it makes the serial connection. If the serial connection is there, then the module is
okay.
there.
Yeah.
So it's never more than a few seconds.
Yeah. So just maybe reconnecting ...
Well, that could be a status message, but the way it's implemented,
Right. Okay.
the worker is at that point not active. So that's what the status message or the error messages look for, because on that screen the GPS is required. So it says, well, we need the GPS. It is not active right now, so we show the error message.
Okay.
I'm not sure how we can really change
I
the implementation except
no.
for
I think
doing
simpler
more
is
checks.
gooder. Just say
Right.
disconnected and move on.
Yeah, we can change the name, or we can just make a note in the user manual.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
Like both. Just change the wording and add to the manual.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And Jelle had time to implement the other things you want to do in the weekend. Is that something like the BLE stack?
The BLE is implemented now in the drive mode.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the app on my phone, so I can't see if it actually works with the Safecast drive. But I did test it with another Bluetooth app, which is like what was it, NRF scan app, and you can just read all the characteristics or whatever Bluetooth calls it, and you can see the data coming in. So that works.
That works. That's great. So if it's in drive mode, it automatically BLE is on.
At the moment, yes.
Yes.
I did see that the BLE is as a delay in the initialization.
Yes.
So
I can imagine.
if you now enter drive mode, it takes like 200 milliseconds or something before you actually enter it, because it just delays.
Okay.
Maybe we can start it in like in a task. So do the async.
It's not in real time mode.
It's not in real time mode activated now.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that is what we want.
Because if you have it in real time mode activated, then you can have a separate, independent of the Wi-Fi. In your home, you can have a phone with the real time data showing on the Bluetooth. So you can directly see, it's going on. You have a few devices. You can see that they're actively sending.
Yeah, I think
not
it could be a setting, but at the moment we don't have any Bluetooth apps for the phone, like except for Safecast Drive, which is no longer available in the App Store.
I have for my Android. I have.
Yeah,
on the old iPhone.
But it's not on the App Store anymore.
No,
I think
not anymore.
Got removed.
I'm talking with the guy who made it to make a new version for it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And also, I'm talking to what's his name, Mark Rollin. He's from Belgium. I think he's from France, and he made the Safecast app too. There were two Safecast apps. One is made by him, and another one was made by the GeigerBot was made by what's his name, but Nick was making that. But the one from Mark is very pretty and nice. I mean, very simple. You see it graphically, you see what's going on. Nice. I have it on
Alright.
an old iPhone still. I didn't update that, and so I still have the applications on it.
Yeah, I tested my my old phone. It's still somewhere over here, which had the app, but I think I uninstalled it at some point because my phone is really slow. I just uninstalled all apps I had, except for the ones I use, and then after that I got a new one. So sadly, I don't have the app anymore, but I think you can still get the package and install it manually. I haven't tried that. If
How
it's not
would
on
you
the
do
App
that?
Store, sorry,
How would you do that?
the
the
APK
backup.
package,
Hmm.
just it should be somewhere, right? Maybe even from the GitHub.
Really?
You
I
can
couldn't find
compile
it. I
it,
tried to
maybe.
find it. If you have the package,
Really?
yeah, then we can install it.
Hmm.
Then we can make it available for other people too. That would be good.
I think if there's a GitHub, you can compile it yourself. I would assume.
Mm,
I'm not
yes.
sure.
The
I mean,
Apple stuff is a little bit different.
Apple is different, yes, but for the Android you can.
For Android,
I'm
you
sure.
probably can. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We can do a make and package. I know that. I've seen that.
Yeah.
But for the for the for the iOS app, you have to get the Xserve and certain versions, and then certain versions of Swift, and it's a
Yeah.
whole thing. And it's I tried a few times and kind of gave up on it.
You also need an Apple computer to
Yes.
compile it and
Yes.
to sign it. And, well,
Yeah,
I don't have that. I don't even have an iPhone, so
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm
No
fine.
iOS here. Doesn't concern me. I won't touch it. No, but I can't do anything with it because I don't have an Apple. So yeah.
I run in VirtualBox also in Mac OS.
Okay. Oh, that could work, I guess.
Yeah, that works. Mm-mm. You need a fast machine for it, but it works.
Right.
We have other things to discuss or talk about.
I'm
The
currently
core-
working on the M5 Unified library
Oh,
to
that's
use that
good.
instead of the Core 2 or the M5 Core. I don't, like to use it for both the Core 1, Core 2, maybe even the Core S3.
It's free. Yeah.
Was it?
Core 3 SE.
No. Yeah.
No, I think it's Core SE3. Be careful with that. That's a
No,
normal Core.
it's Core. I have it right here. Core 3 SE.
Oh, okay.
SE, yeah.
SE.
It is
Yeah, but
SE.
Core. Be careful. It's written Core S3 E3 SE.
SE.
What I
Yeah,
thought.
it is the
That is not a Core
S3
3.
SE.
Looks
No,
like
it's a Core. It's not a Core 3. It's a Core S3.
Yes.
S3.
I was first thinking there's a Core 3 out. No, I think it's basically a normal core. It's core, and then it's a Core S3.
The ESP is an S3
Yes.
ESP, so and the rest of the core is the same,
Yeah.
except that I don't have it yet, but the touchscreen is a bit different.
Yeah, a little bit different.
And then
Core
the
S.
SE version has a few,
Yes.
like it lost a few things like the camera or something, and then the touch area is bigger again. Or, I don't know. That's what I
Yes.
read.
You have dual microphones on the screen. There are two holes in there. I was kind of surprised to see that. In the touch
Core
area.
S. Yeah, Core S3 SE. You're right. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
No. I had the same, Michael. I had the same. It's a Core S3. Core 3. Wow, there's another update, but no.
No,
The good thing of the S3 is that it's less power consuming. That's a good thing of it.
yeah,
Right.
So,
I hope to get it soon.
okay.
Might take a month or maybe more. I think they haven't had the certification something for that they need to sell in Europe.
Oh.
So
Yeah, you mentioned something like that. The SE certification.
yeah.
It needs. Normally there is an SE sticker on it, and that one didn't have it. You're right.
The CE.
No, not the CE on it.
You said SE. No,
Oh, sorry.
that's okay.
And I thought the display was faster than compared to the one we use in the Core 2. But then again, after you did the multi-threading, the display is much faster. I don't know. Sorry, the new framework you put in. But that could be only in real-time mode. That it's much faster. It's very soft touch. It goes bump directly to the next screen.
Yeah, the cycles are like super fast again. Like yeah, I'll work on the unified library. There are a few functions missing, so I have to see how we can use that. Like for the
What
button
functions?
areas. Like we use on the Core 2, we have the 3 buttons, and in the Core 2 library, you can those are touch areas, so you can set the area because we move the areas like a bit, that they are a bit more on the screen and a bit wider, so the button presses go easier. But those functions are not there in the unified library, so perhaps. Like I just started looking into it. I just started today, so there must be something. Maybe we can override the buttons with like a touch button and then use those, like something like that.
Maybe Michael can use that too on his Teensy app, the GPS app, if you figure that out, because that makes it also more easy, I think.
Well,
No,
for the touch area,
if you're using the unified, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're not using that, are you?
No, I'm not.
No.
Not currently, no.
right. Yeah, if I figure it out, if you want to use the unified, I'm not sure if that's really needed. Like even right now, the Core 2 library is fully functional. Like, if it works, don't change it, kind of idea. But if we want to support new cores, like the
they
Core
are saying
S3,
that it's not going to be supported anymore. So and if we move to the S3 SE, especially if it's the touchscreen is has better response, then it's worth the effort for me.
right?
They're not going to support unified, or did you say that, Michael?
When I compile, it says something about end of life that we should be switching to the unified library.
We can switch to the unified.
Yeah, the Core 2. Well, they won't be updating the Core 2 library, but everything in the library works pretty well with the Core 2, with all the Core 2 functions. It's just easier to switch to the unified, because then if you go migrate to a new version of the Core, it works out of the box, kind of.
Right.
I'm not sure, but
and I'd like to try out this new display, especially the touch screen stuff, to see if that works a little bit better. It's a little clumsy the way it is right now.
If you need one fast, I can also send you one, Michael, or Jella.
The Core 3 SE, Core S3 SE. They're available here, so I'm going to just order it. I was just going to order one.
All right.
And they
I don't need one right now. If it works on the Core 2 with the unified library, I'll just let you know, Rob. You can test it on the S3.
Okay.
Yeah. Michael, where are you getting it from?
Right from the M5 Stack store.
Okay, same here. No problem. It just takes a little while.
And but the good thing is it's cheaper, and it doesn't come with a battery.
Right.
It's only the front. So this is exactly what we need. Another one with all the other ones, we have a waste of a battery and a backplane and things like that. So.
Yeah, I like this version. So far, I haven't had it yet, but I like the idea of buying one without the backplane. So.
Yes. No, in our case, that's what we need. But other people really like the backpack, but they can always put a backpack on it. This is more kind of made for us. Only I don't like the two microphones on the screen. But then again, some people really want to know stereo, so there are two microphones on it now.
Well, if we don't use them, they don't use power or anything.
That's
So,
true.
but they could be cheaper now. If we maybe we can ask an M5 team, like, can you make like a super bare bone core?
That's an idea.
We don't need it. Well, we can always use the microphones for something.
True.
Voice control will be a bit difficult when that's in the case, but
No, don't talk about voice control. I don't have so good experience with voice control. But
well, I don't know. The option is there, so I'm not a big fan either. So that's
no,
okay.
I used voice control about maybe 30 years ago in New York. I was beta testing stuff for video editing. So you could say, go to this frame number, do a cut, and then do dissolve. I mean, that was done in 2 keys. Done. And you have to talk,
Right.
you have to be correct. But it was kind
Simpler
of
is
cool.
gooder. No need for voice control if you can
No.
do by hand.
That's much quicker to use it with a keyboard. So that was a good project.
Right.
And Louis, you have things that you want to talk about too? We have seen of about 10 minutes, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I don't really have anything. This week was really busy here, and it's been a nice day, so it's really hard to get motivated. The weather's beautiful, so it's really hard to get motivated to come down into the basement and work away on stuff. But I will. I think it's going to put a priority on the quick start, right? Zen for the impatient, and
That's a good idea.
yeah, I've got all the photos, so that's so it's just a matter of finding one, finding the appropriate photo and just popping it in. And I might even just make it a sort of a landscape format where you have a photo on one side and then the text on the other.
Oh,
something
that's
like
even
that.
better. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah. Plus, it also fits on a screen, right? On a computer
Mhm.
screen, or like
Right.
you put your phone sideways.
Yeah, that would be a wonderful idea. So very quick, so very easy to.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
a phone with you, and then you have the device in the other hand, and then you can just directly see what's going on.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful idea.
One question for Yella: the files that on the SD card, do we need the safecast.txt? Like if I look at the files, there's there's a whole bunch stuff, and safecast.txt, safezen, and then there is a let's see, there's a third one that I found.
It's a
That's a
config
.zen file, I think.
.sign file. That's a hidden file, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is to check if the SD card is writable and if it's
Oh, I
there.
see.
So
Okay.
it's basically a file that gets written and then it's probably hidden for most devices. But
Okay.
but the safe text was
Yeah.
safecast.txt is the nano configuration file.
Yeah.
So that one is
So
not needed. And then there's the safezen.txt,
right. So
which is needed.
okay, so so basically just don't mention safecast.txt other than as a footnote that if it's there, it's it's for the nano and it's not needed. So as far as I understand, the only thing that's absolutely 100% required for the safezen.txt is the device ID. Everything else can come from defaults. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
No, that's important to write down. Yes, that people know
Yeah.
that they at least put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
the let's see, bGeigieZen.
Yeah. Oh, I know what the
So-
third one is. It's the config file that gets written, like all the user modifiable stuff, like the screen blank timeouts and the home, home location and all that kind of stuff. That's an extra
Right.
file, and
I
can't-
just sent the link to the GitHub where the
The SD card is.
what is it? Like the examples for the SafeZen.txt's are.
right.
So the normal is like stuff with the API key,
Yes,
like,
all that stuff.
Wi-Fi, and the absolute minimum is just the device ID because that's all you need. The rest you can configure by the config server.
Yeah. So
Although,
yeah,
I guess there's
config.
range.
So the config.txt is baud rates mostly. I'm not sure where that came from.
No. That comes from the Nano.
Okay. Safecast.txt is again, it's nano.
Mhm.
Okay. And then finally, safezen.txt is fixed latitude, fixed longitude, range, API key, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So that's it. So basically, and then the version is whatever the firmware says it is. So, okay. So all we really need is device_ID equals, and then
Yep.
is there a check in there to if somebody enters the wrong number for a device ID, it's outside that 5,000 range?
There is currently no check. No, that
But we
you
should
can
make
put
that.
in
That's a
like
good point. I think it's a
you
good
should
point.
probably add that.
Yes, because we don't want them out of the range.
Yeah. So it's okay.
And
Maybe
then
that's okay.
there will not be shown in the as a device ID that it's in the bGeigieCast-Zen. Ray made that
Right.
already.
Yeah, that's also a thing. So if you
Important.
use, let's say, device ID 1,
Mhm.
It won't be that. The Nano.
it should be like not saved. We can put it in the settings, local storage settings. Where was
We should make it that it's only a 5,000 number.
Yeah, when you try to set the device ID to save it to the storage, we should check it right there. So we never in
Never
our
make
device
them-
can ever have a device ID that is below 5,000 or above 10,000.
or with a name in it.
Yeah, and it must be a number.
Must be
But
another.
that's
be a number.
already that's
Oh,
already
that's
checked.
already okay. You cannot enter
Yep.
it.
Okay.
Or in space.
So what?
Or
So,
underscore or
so what is the range? 5,000 to 10,000,
no
or is
no
it
no.
5,000 to 599?
599 at the moment.
Okay.
599.
Okay.
5,999. Is
But it,
5,000 itself
hold on
a
a second,
valid?
hold on a second. I think Ray made it 699. I have to check, but I think it's 599.
Yeah. Is 5,000 a valid number? Because I've been using that as a, like the dummy number.
I used it as a device number. 5,000.
You use that as a device number. Okay. So 5,000 is valid. So,
Yes,
okay.
valid, but it's my number basically, and
Okay.
it's in the tracker. I keep all the numbers in the tracker.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah, the spreadsheet. Yeah, okay.
So, but basically anybody can make their own. And it's a little bit scary because if you have a device that's already there, you can just override it. I have no idea how to do it. Ray went around this idea to have no device numbers, have a random number, and it's a complex number. And he has a special algorithm for making that. Every device is automatically another number. Doesn't matter what they put in.
Okay.
But that's for the RAD node and the air nodes. It's
Okay.
different.
Anyway, I think we're out of time.
Yeah.
Have a great week, everyone.
Yeah, we will.
Yep.
That is, I will. I did some
Thanks.
today. I had some nice coffee roasting, so I'm gonna join the coffee. We roast our own coffee.
Yes, nice. I saw a video
Oh,
I saw your video, yeah.
Yeah.
it was very short, but I thought that that would be nice to share a coffee with everybody.
Yes, that is nice. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, good. Hope you-
All right.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
good. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Bye.